Hi Leo, welcome to your November reading. So this is going to be whenever you see this till the end of the month. And we're just going to do a general spread, no intentions, just see what the cards have to say for this reading. I'm kind of get a weather report for this month. And, I already started to pull some angel cards and there's a strong message coming through. And it feels like there were some maybe harsh truths that came through. I don't know. It feels like for a lot of you it will be different ways. It might be about relationships. It might even be about past relationships, something coming forward. But ultimately what it feels like is a positive truth. It feels like for example, if it was a relationship and somebody spoke their truth and maybe it was more like they needed time or they needed space or they didn't want to go forward or something about work wasn't working out or something about a place or roommates, whatever it was, it could come in a multitude of ways. It feels ultimately it's like a redirection. That's what I'm feeling for you guys right now. So some sort of truth, it feels like it redirected you in a really lovely way. I don't know if you've seen the outcome yet because I did pull some angel cards. And your overarching theme is kind of this surrender where, we are in Scorpio season. There is Scorpio, Mercury retrograde, right, going on this season. It's talking about, really letting go, really allowing, really trusting, even just resting, relaxing. So whenever you're feeling like you need a rest or you need a nap or you need a time of reflection, maybe like sound baths, guided meditation, getting together in a collective of some sort where there's some sort of support. Because we do have also the faith card here and the sacred knowledge card. And the sacred knowledge card to me is this realization I am whole without the need for other things that aren't right for me, so I allow them to fall away. I am love. So if it didn't match with me, it wasn't in my highest truth, it wasn't there for me. But whatever's meant for me will always be for me. And there's some sort of power in this knowing and surrendering. I'm almost feeling like chi, energy, flow. So I don't know if you practice Tai Chi. I have done it a few times. A few summers ago, I was living on the East Coast, in Cape Cod. I took it. And I was there. I was the youngest one of the next oldest was 40 years older. But it was a nice class. I really enjoyed it. Really informative, really helpful, very interesting. So there is some power in not pushing forward, not trying to kind of bandage over any scars or wounds that have been opened up in the last few months. It's coming up to be faced and to be worked through, to be acknowledged. Again, Scorpio, especially Mercury retrograde, it's a deep reflective period. I feel like not jumping into relationships. This period of time, Mercury retrograde, is kind of like that signifier of, things coming to the surface to see if we've learned it. So, still meet people, but, wait, slow, stable foundations, right, before committing to anything. All right, let's see what the central energy is for Leos. For Leos, what's the central energy? Nine of Cups. There's some wish fulfillment coming out of everything here for you. This is your central energy. This is what the universe is moving you forward to. This person's alone. This is, even if you're coupled with somebody, this is your quest alone, finding your emotional fulfillment within you, this moment in your life, regardless if you have everything you want. It's a hard task, much easier said than done. Wish fulfillment coming in. Helping or hindering that because you deserve it. I feel like, judgment only comes in when the death comes before it. The clearing out of things that are no longer serving you. This is all very Scorpion energy. Death, here's the rebirth now. So what it's telling you with this card, you've already kind of been through the difficult part. Wonderful, right? Now it's time to kind of receive, but just allow it. Don't push for anything. Allow it to come to you. I mean, this is governed by a higher force. Look at the angel overlooking all of these, peopleish people rising from the ashes, much like a phoenix. What's in the subconscious? What does Leo's higher self want them to know for the month of November? The King of Wands, this is you. This is kind of the consciousness of really being tuned into your that gut feeling, that intuition, which is wonderful, very appropriate for Scorpio season. Your higher self wants you to know it's spot on. If something gets you excited, like a prospect of a job, prospect of a location, prospect of, a person, obviously take it slow because it is Mercury retrograde, but it's saying follow what feels right for you now. Do what feels good for you. Do what brings you joy, you first, and the universe will shower blessings upon you, right? So I don't know what your situation is, but it's like, I just know when I was a kid and one of my parents would come home in a grouchy mood, we were all, kind of walking on eggshells. We were all kind of, I guess today's a grumpy night, right? It affects everybody. Your happiness first. What's in the past for Leo? What's in the past for Leo? The moon. This is a secret. This is something that's yet to be uncovered. This is false reflected light. So to me, in this position of your past, it's kind of been through this darker period. You've kind of had to kind of walk this path. I feel alone for a lot of you. I feel like, maybe a darker period in your life, releasing a lot. Maybe since Cancer season, which is, beginning of this summer. This is finding your way, I feel. Usually this is a little scorpion coming out of the water. So it's like coming up to the surface now. We've kind of gone to the deep depths of our soul to excavate, whatever that patterning, we're here in Scorpio, Mercury retrograde, to release. You've done the work. You've done the deep shadow work. That's what the moon is. Beautiful. I know I deliver these heavy messages, but, it is serious because it is hard. But there is a reason to celebrate here. It's not all doom and gloom. It's very beautiful, this reading. The central energy is wish come true and resurrection of deserved energy. I mean, this is a big slap of good karma. Okay, you've gone through that heavy lesson of the moon. Here you go, judgment. Let's resurrect all the good in your life. What's the current energy? The Page of Cups. Page of Cups is a love offer. It's messages of love. This is young, though. This is like a direction. Maybe you connect with somebody. Maybe you get a message. Maybe you see somebody. It hasn't materialized to anything. Maybe you spot somebody. Maybe this is just you with your intention of, I still have this cup. I still have this cup of love. I mean, in this tarot, in this deck, his head, he can't really see where he's giving this, but he knows he has it. I have plenty to give. Now, just who to give it to. If some of you don't have your eye on anybody. This is a direction, though. Somebody could have their eye on you, not knowing how to approach you yet. What is the near future energy for Leo? Three of Cups. You can meet this person out. I would invite you to kind of be social. Doesn't necessarily need to be drinking. You could be drinking cacao, like cacao ceremony. You could be going to a sound bath. I mean, this is about community and enjoying yourself. So meet people where you think people like you would like to meet people, good people. That makes sense. Volunteering. Tis the season now as we're getting into the colder months. if you're in the northern hemisphere, to give back, right? Meet those people there. But it's saying be amongst people, essentially, whatever that means to you. Go to yoga class, go to running club, go to intuitive development class, whatever it is. Entrepreneurs meet up, whatever you enjoy doing. What's in Leo's power? What's in Leo's power? The Lovers. This is a new path opening up. Again, I feel like if you have been in a situation in the past, I feel like this year, this can apply to anybody who went through this year, especially a breakup of any kind. It's like there's this divine union coming in. It was making space for better than. So thank the past. Thank you for preparing me. Thank you for guiding me. This is somebody you're going to be attracted to. This is, if we're talking about work, this is saying get out there, get your application out there, be seen, go to job fairs. There's a resurrection of good coming your way. Apply for things that you want to work for. Now is the time not to apply for things that feel like they suck the life out of you, right? We're applying for better than. This is a union. This is also a new path opening up. Lovers is a choice. We consciously make our own choices in our life to bring about better. Even if at a subconscious level. What's in the position of the environment for Leo? What's in Leo's environment? The Empress, Taurus, Libra, could be. Could be a motherly figure, could be a grandmotherly figure, especially in the position external to you. This can be somebody you know, this can be your boss. This person is bringing in abundance though. They are beautiful. This is ruled by Venus. So if you're connecting with somebody like this, you've had to do the work to meet this person. Or vice versa. But I feel like with this, there's been a journey for both of you. You don't get to this point without, trials and tribulations in life. So you're meeting somebody that meets you. You're getting a job that meets you. You're moving towards this wish come true. What is in the position of what Leo needs to know? 2 cards flipped over. We're moving forward, so get out of the sadness. Bluntly put. You guys know I'm a Leo. Leo rising from a Taurus. The Chariot moving forward on your divinely guided path. This is leaving something behind also. So it's saying there was a sense of sadness that we're still reflecting. I feel like I want to say allow yourself, especially during this season. It is about bringing things to the surface to release them, diving into the deep subconscious. But what we're doing ultimately is moving towards something better than what we've already experienced. Because we've already learned this. Don't hold on. Surrender. This is your card. This is your card for the month. Surrender. If you feel like something's out of your control, just surrender. You surrender again. You let that life chi flow easier through your body. Imagine it. There's something powerful to that. What's in the outcome? What's in the outcome? Movement. There's movement. Some of you can be moving towards another person, meeting somebody. There's absolutely like a wish fulfillment. We have 2 cards though now of movement, of travel. Some of you guys could already have this in the plans, like a vacation or an actual move. But it's a new path appearing with an Empress that you're kind of going to have to quickly, decidedly, not look to the past patternings and decide that this wish come true is actually your good fortune and move upon it. There's something here beautiful opening up. This is divinely guided. This is a choice, though. You have to say yes to it. It's not just going to be delivered into your lap and unwrapped for you. Oh, in the bottom of the deck. This is a person, you're going to be very attracted to them. But if this is work, this is creative start with massive growth potential here for you. I love this card. This is, again, reiterating, follow your gut, follow that instinct, follow that excitement. Let's get a Earth Warriors Oracle deck card. What's one message for Leo? What's one last message for Leo that would be helpful for them to hear? One message for Leo, please. Clan of the Wolf Heart, we are the ones we've been waiting for. When I see this card, I feel like a lot of you, especially if you were in crummy situations in the past, it was because you're kind of like a light worker, there to be tested, yes, to stand in your integrity, your power, to allow things that aren't meant for you to gracefully drop away with no kind of sense of attachment or resentment, no matter how it ended. But let me read this. We are the ones we've been waiting for, 14. It says, you belong to the clan of the Wolf Heart. This is a soul tribe with boundaries beyond bloodlines and geography. It's based on soul connection to love's wisdom and higher truths of great spirit. The clan is united through wolf medicine and the heart. These are the qualities of the divine feminine that unify, allowing for a palpable experience of oneness that brings power to our collective wisdom and purpose. It says, in a reading, reach out for help from others, whilst you honor and respect your individuality and your own unique life journey. Balance social time with taking care of your own individual needs, including the need for time out in solitude to hear your inner truths and renew yourself. Anger can be a sign from the soul, a sacred gift that asks you to deal with a situation, to bring about something different and more empowering. Use your anger as a sacred gift with compassion and clear purpose. Fight wholeheartedly when you need to safeguard what truly matters. Be open to a greater guiding wisdom so that you know when to be merciful and when to cut something off completely. Believe in the power of your own inner voice and do not silence yourself. Beautiful. I mean, if you want to read this entire thing, it's really long. It's like 3 or 4 pages. It's number 14, Clan of the Wolf Heart in the Earth Warriors Oracle deck. So funny. Right next to me is I have a kind of wolf dog here with me in Bali, and he follows me everywhere. I had a vision with him a long time ago in ceremony. You guys know I used to train in South America with shamans, and I constantly got images of wolf dogs, and I finally got one here on my path in Bali. Got one. He visited me. He blessed me to let me know at a difficult time that I'm still on the right path, which is nice. I feel like I want to extend that knowingness to you guys, despite this tricky energy of the moon. Feeling like I'm walking blindly, not knowing, am I on the right path? Am I going in the right direction? I mean, essentially, to me, when I see this, and I didn't even notice these are wolves, dogs. Essentially, when I see this, if you're in a group of people needing assistance, needing help, you guys are the first ones to kind of grab the torch, to lead the way. Do this for yourself now. In matters of following your heart, your inspiration, your excitement, again, that wand energy, I feel like that's how you listen to your higher truth. Because there is a way opening up. You're not going to, if you're feeling like you're still here, you're not going to be here for long. Gosh, beautiful reading. All right, Leo, as always, it's a pleasure reading for you. If anyone wants a private reading from me, I'll leave my link to my booking site below. I feel like they're quite affordable, although I won't speak for everybody. But comparatively, I think they start at $29, and I feel it's fairly fair. So if you feel drawn to do that, please do. And otherwise, I just want to say thank you for all of your support. Thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, and I love reading all your messages. So thanks so much, guys.